Hello, welcome to Andertons TV. My name is Jack Duxbury. Ozpal is right back there on the sofa. And we're honoured to have the lovely Tom Lewis here with us. Thanks for coming in, mate. I'm actually in the same room with Tom, and he's got all his functioning limbs.
Finally.
New bit of kit.
Yeah.
Last bit of kit you came in was an Astrolab derivative. What have we got on the table today?
We have got the Astrolab 37, which is the smaller variety of the Astrolab family. So all of the power of the Astrolab 61 in a smaller form factor.
We've done a deep dive on Astrolab before.
Yes.
So there's that video probably somewhere around
Yeah,
the
we
screen.
did, me and Oz did 61 and I did the 88 very recently.
But the cliff notes of what is the full power of an Astrolab?
All of our sounds from Analog Lab in a self-contained system. So all of our instruments that you'll find within V Collection and all of those presets condensed down into a portable, computer-free solution. So everything from pianos through to pads through to weird and wonderful sounds you'll find in here.
I was shocked by the quality of the hardware.
Cute, isn't
in
it?
a small factor like this. Is there any, where's this keybed come from, or?
Yeah, so the keybed is what you'd
talking?
find in the Mini Freak. So very, very high quality keybed. Mini keys, velocity sensitive, no poly aftertouch, but it's really, really nice feeling. Great for everything from, terrible note there, but from pianos through to synths. Feels great in terms of other little changes. You'll notice that this doesn't have the halo LEDs like the Astrolab does. These knobs are actually capacitive. So when you touch them, you can see what they're doing. Same with these as well. And it actually has a different screen set up to the other Astrolabs. So if you've seen the 61 and the 88, we have the big circular control. This has a slightly different navigation standard. So still a circular display. Oh wait, it's inaugural voyage.
Oh, you're gonna unsheath
Should we
it?
do the thing?
That's it. Oh. Now I want to buy them.
Oh, it looks a little crisper now, doesn't it?
These feel unbelievable. The quality of the hardware is just on another level for a tiny device. You said no poly aftertouch. I hate to be the investigative journalist. Is there aftertouch in there?
Yes.
Yes, and we still got aftertouch.
Still got aftertouch, but no poly aftertouch.
And about hooking this, small format, 37 keys. Big one is connectivity. You've got a small thing like this. How are we envisioning
This has
hooking it up?
got an awful lot behind the back panel actually. So you've got MIDI in and out standard,
Full size.
but you actually have a USB MIDI host as well. The cool thing about that is you can plug in an external MIDI controller and it will power it and completely work. Now the other cool thing is you can actually do splits on this. So you could have, let's pretend we've got a Keylab Mark III plugged in by USB. You can have that at the bottom doing your piano sound and then this at the top doing the synth sound over one cable. And all of the knobs and controllers within that Mark III specifically will map to the engine that it's mapped to. So you can do like a dual manual setup over one USB cable. But then you've also got stereo audio and then you've also got a mic pre as well. So this does have a vocoder in it, but you could also conversely run an XLR into it or a guitar if you wanted. So if you just wanted to have this and your mic and play live, you totally can. But the other big feature about the Astrolab ecosystem as a whole is, let's say you want to edit this sound. You can connect it to Analog Lab and make some changes, but if you wanted to completely make your own preset, you'd load up the CS80 plugin. If you own it, you can make your own preset in there and drop it straight in here. So the big thing for me as a massive Pigments fan is making really, really weird, obscure stuff in Pigments and then having something in this form factor that I can carry around an entire Pigments engine. So that's a really, really powerful thing in and of itself. In terms of capabilities and everything else, exactly the same as the Astrolab 61. So you've got all of the effects engines, the chord, the ARP, everything like that. Navigation is slightly different. We don't have access to the looper on the front panel, but you can get access to it. But everything's just been condensed down just to make it a little bit more accessible, should I say.
Yeah, it's dinky. It's not, maybe in the odd backpack it'll go in there. Definitely in a
It would
Pelly.
fit in mine.
Definitely in a Pelly, yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. Shall we play some sounds from it?
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned Pigments. That's like one of my favourite things.
That's amazing, because you sorted me out Pigments last time. Thank you so much for that.
It's my pleasure.
And it's an omni plugin of awesomeness and so expansive.
Yeah.
So expansive. And then it's almost, there's not a hardware synth that I would say in the shop that even touches the capabilities. But then when you think about, you can make the most complex freaking thing you want and then beam it into that.
Yep.
It's wild.
Absolutely. We've loaded up a Pigments patch, Voices of the Forest. Do you want to give it a little tinkle?
So
you always get the name of the preset and the subtype and a visual representation of what the instrument is as well. So it's obviously Pigments, Voices of the Forest, and then it's a choir. So let's see what that sounds like.
See what that sounds. What's polyphony?
Depends on the engine, so more DSP hungry ones will use up more CPU. There is a little hack to get around that. Let's just pretend that the polyphony limit of Pigments is 8 notes. You can actually load up 2 instances of the same patch to get 16 notes, because you can do layers, so you could have this layered with something else.
That's massive, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a couple of presets in here that make use of that, where it has 2 instances of the same preset to get more polyphony.
Especially with some of those big names, you're known for those like CS80 emulations and the big keyboards, but then to double that up, yeah. Ours is big into polyphony now, so it's good.
So let's have another...
I keep dropping that in.
Is it possible to be big into polyphony?
I'm big
with
into
you,
polyphony.
mate.
Yeah.
Because you've now seen the light, you've seen that without the polyphony, what can you do?
Yeah. Convert.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? You're
Polyphony
out.
convert. Yeah. So JP Super Keys, this is going to be some sort of Jupiter, I assume. So let's give that a little listen.
What can we edit whilst we're playing that?
So this is one of the things that I really love about the Astrolab, is that you don't have to learn how the synth works, because we've curated all of the controls. So you've got 4 controls for the sound and 4 controls for the effects.
So if I play that same thing, and then maybe we can see how that changes.
Yeah, so brightness will always be something that changes the brightness.
Can you do some knobs?
I can do it.
And you just rocking with the brightness there?
Brightness and timbre.
Oh.
So the timbre, it will tell you what it's doing. Detune. Brightness, filter, time. It depends what it's...
Yeah.
So it's...
and you can tell it which one you want to control.
You can do that within the preset design.
Nice.
So the thing I'm likening this to is, you know those plugins that are just 4 knobs? Sound gooderizers.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this is. We've done all the hard work of making the preset do a lot of stuff and just expose the 4 controls that you need. So if we go to a different sound...
And only in this environment you can still go...
Yep, you can still go in and...
like the Greg Wells Waves plugins, but you could dive deeper.
Yeah. Beat it groove.
Oh, I didn't know it was going to do more drums. Dope.
Let's go to some of the newer instruments. Have you played pure lo-fi yet?
No, but
so this is a really interesting plugin that we released about 6 or 8 months ago, purely designed for making lo-fi vibes. I encourage everyone to have a look at it. It's a really cool plugin. You can choose like different types of floppy disk to get like different types of sample and degradation. It's got like...
It's still my heart.
It's got like lo-fi filters in it. You can do interesting things with samples. It is just super
I didn't know
nice.
I wanted that until you said it.
Yeah, I'll show you it afterwards. It's super cool.
Oh, it better be soft and... yeah. how many, do you know, like, what's the big numbers on how many different types of instruments you could play with this?
So there's over 40 synths in here, instruments. So that's derived from everything from our Pure collection, Augmented collection, V collection, Pigments. And then I think it's 1,600 presets inside with access to over 10,000 when you connect it to Analog Lab. A lot.
Impossible to demo. So forgive me. If you're like, so when you buy this, what would you get? Say you've never bought any Arturia gear before.
You get Analog Lab with it.
And that's all of that?
Yeah, and that's all of that. So should you want to further edit this particular preset, you do need to own that instrument. So generally speaking, people have this, Analog Lab and V collection, so they can actually get in under the hood. And that is the environment, but you can do an awful lot within just Analog Lab.
So I think a lot of people out there, maybe if you're watching, have probably got
one
V
or two
collection
plugins,
over the years as well. It's a bit like Complete, is it? Someone's probably bought a version along the way.
Yeah,
amazing. That's so cool. Should we just play loads of audio on the way out?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Click below for the links, and if you like any of the videos, chance being loads of videos. We're throwing it out there. Danish Pete's been on my case. We should say to people that maybe you should like and subscribe to the like this video and subscribe to the channel, because then if you start doing it, then maybe I convince them to give you free stuff for doing it. Like on the Guitars channel, they trying to coerce you, and we've got nothing other than goodwill. Let's play this thing. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
I love that was the preserve of only workstation type keyboards before, and you can get in this little tiny thing. Whoa, you've expanded all the tribute stuff. That's unbelievable. Ed Sheeran tribute.
Oh.
Hey. Hey. Hornsby tribute. No way!